What is up, YouTube? I'm told you're supposed to be very energetic in your intros. That way you gain people's attention. I got some pretty good feedback on Twitter. It seemed like some people would be interested in what I get up to around the shop on a personal type channel. So this isn't really going to be a project. This is going to be me explaining the capabilities of the shop currently and going forward into the future to see if you guys would like me to make personal YouTube videos. I do gunsmithing, so this is kind of the gunsmithing section, a TV, so if I need like a schematic or something, I just throw it up on the screen. I got Dr. Disrespect up there right now because I love gaming. General workbench, Magwell for ARs because I do a lot of work on ARs. In the vise, we have Cerakote, welders, sandblasting for the Cerakote, a prototype that I wish I could tell you about, but I can't yet. Not great at MIG, like okay, I can stick two pieces of metal together. TIG, haven't really got into it yet. I would love to grab like a big bottle of the fuel for it and just sit down and try to figure out how to do that because I think TIG welding is mesmerizing. We have this giant commercial grade oven. I went so big because I was doing powder coat and then Cerakote came along. Here's just random storage. It looks like crap. Dummies are everywhere. Paint booth that is in desperate need of repair. The new forensic and ballistic testing machine. You'll see some of that over on the main channel. I have kind of an unknown, just like Chinese CNC, but it's very accurate. It has the 4th axis. I have a 3D probe for it down there. Definitely want to get into that, but my monitor got broken by a chip that flew off and broke it, I'm pretty sure. We have the large manual index mill. I usually just use this for squaring pieces up and just doing kind of general easy stuff. I actually installed the digital readout display and everything on it, so it's kind of modernized, not like fully. You always have storage. The Grizzly gunsmithing lathe, this thing is an absolute tank. It also has a DRO. It came with a DRO though. I didn't do that one. I can do all sorts of stuff on here. I should say it can do all sorts of stuff. I am not nearly at the level of the machine that I have. But that is the general layout of the equipment that I have available to me. If that sparks any ideas for you guys for projects, let me know. But I already have some projects that I've been kind of working on / saving to see if I was gonna do this. I do random stuff like tennis ball launchers. This one is currently just operated off of this physical valve, but I'm gonna upgrade it to an electronically controlled pneumatic device. This is for colliding bullets. I don't want to get too far into that because we haven't done our episode on it short where I proved that the software was good enough and I built that entire thing. I wrote the software, all the coding. I did that whole thing. We've got stuff like the 50 BMG. It has a busted leg. So you can see how this one is completely encapsulated where this one is snapped off up here on the top. I don't want to take it off because I finally got it to where it can hold its own weight. I think it would be a really good project because it's cylindrical, it has threads, and it also needs the mill. So I could run it through the lathe and then toss it over on the mill to do some key slotting. That could be kind of fun. I, of course, have the infamous RPG that blew up on me. I want to do some type of memorial piece with this, like maybe a stand or some type of display piece. I still have my vacuum chamber because I was talking Air Force aerospace engineer, and he kind of keyed me in on how to use a vacuum chamber with fiberglass and ceramics to potentially make very lightweight body armor. I've tried a few times. I never put a whole lot of effort into it, so I could do some series on trying to make some homemade body armor. The creme de la creme that leads me to the main event. This is I wish it had a better name, but this is the Ghost Gunner 3S. So this one can run steel. And its main purpose was to take 80% lowers and then make them functional. I got this universal jig from 2A Part Picker. I don't have it bolted down. I mean, it is an absolute workhorse. Allegedly. Haven't ran it yet. This thing can do everything all the way down to 0% AR lowers. They're a 3-piece configuration, which I would be interested in seeing with the TIG welder if I could put them together in a bolted together configuration and then just TIG weld them or spot weld or however, pin and weld maybe, so that they are never going to vibrate loose. It can also make baffles for suppressors and do all of the threading. And that's where we kind of start to get into it would have to be over on Patreon, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it cheap, like $2 a month, just something to kind of make it worth a whole nother editing process and doing all of that. But a lot of the manufacturing stuff will go on over there because I can't see it, but I have been collecting aluminum. And the plan is to take all of this recycled aluminum, melt it down, cast it into block, stick it in the mill, make it a perfectly square piece of stock, and then take that perfectly square piece of stock and stick it in the GG3S and make a fully functional AR 100% recycled aluminum scrap. I think it'd be a lot of fun. There's casting. I have different aluminum types to blend together because if it's too soft, it won't machine right. It would just be like a whole process, which could be kind of cool. So we could do some of that. I could, show you guys some of the stuff that I build for the main channel, Ballistic High Speed, like behind the scenes after an episode goes up, or I don't know. You guys kind of let me know. It seemed like there was some interest, so I don't want to get too rambly. That's pretty much it. That's what I have at my disposal. I'm currently working on moving to another building where I will outfit and focus more on the content creation than the machining. The machines will never leave because I need them for the content creation. But my workspace kind of now needs more stuff for the content creation. So, in a nutshell, that's it. Would you guys want to see some of this stuff? Do you want me to start making videos? My editing skills are far from Bryce's over on the main channel, so it's going to be a lot of this. Just kind of one take. I've been collecting. Bryce gave me these lights that don't work for his cameras anymore. So I can light them up really good. The phone that I'm currently recording on can do like 1,000 or 1,200 frames per second. I've done some slow-mo stuff on machining with it. It looks okay. It's nothing like we're used to seeing if you're coming here from the main channel. But yep, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's what I can do. That's what we could do. And if you have anything else to do, you just let me know. Hit the like button, do the subscribe, all the typical things that you should be doing for content creators that you want to see keep creating content. So until I see you in the next one, or you see me in the next one, rather, call a friend. In the meantime, talk to somebody.